Hi, if you've just joining me for the first time, my name is Jason from septictank.co.uk, and I'm actually on a live site inspection today, and I'm going to do doing a survey for someone who's actually got a septic tank and soakaway that discharges into a watercourse. So just to put a bit of context to this, on the 1st of January 2020, the UK government is making it illegal for septic tanks to discharge into a watercourse, and it's also going to be illegal if your septic tank and soakaway is too close to a watercourse. So I just want to, I think it's down here, I just want to give you just show you basically exactly who these new rules and regulations are going to affect. And you can see a literal live example of someone who's going to have to either replace or relocate their septic tank in order to make it legal and compliant. But I want to show you another way, a surpassing way of how to make your septic tank and soakaway fully legal without having to spend 15, 20, 25, 30,000 quid to do so. It's just up here. So what an amazing day today. It's warm, and I think it's up here. So just go through all these nettles here. So here we go, let's rock and roll. Okay, so I found the watercourse. So here we go. So I think, so this septic tank that's the garden of the house behind me. So most septic tanks are in the back garden. I mean, many septic tanks that were installed in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s, they just used to literally put a pipe straight from the septic tank into a watercourse. By watercourse, I mean a stream, a river, a brook, culvert, ditch, etc. So as I said, from the 1st of Jan 2020, all that will become illegal. Here we go. Can you see the watercourse there? Look at that, beautiful. But let me just have a look here. I got it. All right, so here we go. So I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. That is someone's soakaway literally discharging directly into a watercourse. So this is what will become illegal from the 1st of January 2020, because basically, just kneel down here, in a nutshell, the government are basically trying to stop pollution, because I mean, further down from here you've got other houses with gardens back on to this waterway here, and you know, you've got kids, you've got dogs, you've got animals. So pollution, you know, the raw sewage basically goes into a septic tank, and raw sewage comes out of a septic tank. And so you know, so obviously you know, it's a no-brainer if someone's been, you know, discharging a load of sewage upstream and it's coming down your way, it isn't going to be healthy. So this is the reason why the UK government are basically making it illegal from the 1st of January 2020 to discharge into a watercourse. So if this is you, if your septic tank discharges into a watercourse or is close, or the soakaway is closer than say 15 meters, which is about 50 foot to a watercourse, what can you do? Well, typically you've got three options, right? You've got three options. Number one, you can just ignore it and hope that it just goes away. But the reality is, right, the government are taking this really seriously, and from the 1st of Jan, we don't know exactly how many enforcement officers they're going to actually put out, but enforcement officers will patrol many of the rivers up and down the country and test them to see how much raw sewage is going into them. So if this was me, for example, they'd come to my house, they'd say, look, you know, your septic tank is a pollution risk, sort it out, If you don't sort it out, then we're going to fine you, we're going to prosecute you. So option number one, I could just ignore that and hope that I don't get any enforcement officers come round to my house. Option number two is that many people are stressed, they're worried, they're anxious about all this. And so basically they're relocating, they're spending 15, 20, 25,000 quid in relocating or replacing the septic tank and soak away. And, you know, which is fair enough. I mean, yep, that is sure an okay way. It's a good way to make your septic tank legal and compliant, but there's a better way, you know. So the reason I make these broadcasts is because I want to show you a cost-effective solution without you having to spend 15, 20, 25,000 quid on doing so. All you need is a septic tank converter. A septic tank converter. And literally what happens is this: the septic tank converter literally bolts on to your septic tank. You've got your septic tank, then you've got your soak away pipe that comes out into the water here. Well, the septic tank converter fits in between the pipe and the septic tank, and it converts raw sewage into safe, clean, organic water. And the septic tank converters are endorsed, they're approved by the UK government. And instead of having to pay 15, 20, 25,000 quid out to replace your septic tank and soak away, they cost something like 2,999, something like that. So yes, they're like flipping heck. At worst case scenario, you're going to save like 8 grand. Best case scenario, you're going to save 22,000 quid. So please, before you spend another penny, please have a research about septic tank converters. Type in septic tank converter on the internet, or you can go to my website, which is septictank.co.uk. That's septictank.co.uk, and you'll see a lot of free advice and free information on my website about septic tank converters and how to beat the septic tank ban without having to fork out flaming, you know, 10, 20, 30,000 quid to you know, find a solution to your septic tank problem. So please don't let all the misinformation on the internet stress you out, worry you. Just, you know, do a bit of research on the internet, and as I said, have a look and do a bit of research on these septic tank converters. They're small little systems. Your builder can put them in, you can install them. They're really easy to do. You just literally got to dig a hole next to your septic tank, right? Put in the converter, flipping slot in the pipe, backfill with soil, and job done. So instead of pollution and raw sewage coming out of there, you've got flipping clean organic water that's approved by the UK government. So I hope this live broadcast today has helped you in seeing a real example, a real life example of a septic tank that will become illegal, but I'm going to put a septic tank converter in for these people. They were quoted, I think these people here have been quoted something like flaming something stupid like 16, 17,000 quid to fix, to relocate their septic tank and do all this and do all that. They don't have to do that now. It's going to cost them flipping 3 grand instead of flipping 18 grand. So, you know, they're really happy that they're going to save 15 grand. And it's something that the builder can do. Just because I come on these, you know, I love helping people. I've been doing this for 20 years, right, doing these site inspections. And I haven't got an agenda to scare them or to put a system in for them. I just want to come and tell them their options. So if you know a local builder or groundsman, they can easily put a septic tank converter in for you. So there you go. So I'm going to have a little more of a look at this soak away here. That's in the water. That was probably pipe was replaced. I mean, looking at that, it looks quite new, but you can't tell with these blue plastic pipes. It could be 5 or 6 years old, but someone's obviously just replaced the old clay pipe with a plastic pipe. But listen, if you want more information or to see more free videos about myself, all you need to do is go to septictank.co.uk. That's septictank.co.uk, and you'll find tons of free information and free advice about how to fix your septic tank problems.